My name is Ian Mkwaju. I'm the founder of Ian Farmhouse. This is a business that we add value to a fruit called the tamarind fruit. And we have done this for the last 2 years. Ian is a technician by profession. I've done mechanical engineering production option. And so from that background of machines and stuff, I thought it was good for me to focus on production, having done some other, some other hustles. And so Ian Farmhouse, having been started in 2019, initially I used to do trainings for youth and women just to empower them on value addition with their friends. And so it's from that point that I thought it was important for us, or for me rather, to come up with my own products. Because I believe if you're selling if you're training people about a certain product or about products, it's important for you to have a product yourself so that you can be a testimony of basically what you're training them all about. And so I did my research and it came about the tamarind fruit and basically the benefits of tamarind fruits. And I saw it is a good raw material to add value to and to come up with a product. And so for that reason, I came up first in 2019 with a product from the tamarind, the paste, the tamarind paste, which I did for like a few months, and then COVID hit. And so during that period of COVID, I could not really penetrate the market because there were no movements. As much as I used the online platform to entice the people about the paste, it was still a challenge for me. So during that period, I thought of a byproduct of that can be easily consumable. And that's when now I came about making the tamarind juice. So we have the tamarind juice, which we are calling it, which is under the brand name of Marisha juice. These are a juice that is ready to consume, very, very healthy. And so we have blended the tamarind juice in two flavors. So one, we have the tamarind juice with mint and ginger. And then we also have tamarind juice with hibiscus and mint and ginger. So basically we are just trying to have different flavors. So for now we have the two flavors, which now eventually we will add more flavors into it. And so we can say we're still doing the paste, the tamarind paste, but also now our best seller is the Marisha juice, which is now the tamarind juice. Of course, when I came across the tamarind, I knew about the tamarind before, but I never thought of the health benefits that it got. And so doing that research and understanding the benefits, I started making it in my own house for my kids. So that is where it started. And then apparently I decided to commercialize it. And so I had to go through the process of going to KEBS, certifying the products, and eventually now, getting into the market. Of course, I started in a small way by giving it to my friends. They started telling me about their benefits and getting interested to know more about it. So I decided to commercialize the products. And that's why now I started going to KEBS, certifying my products, and eventually I came up with a brand. So from that point, I started selling to the immediate friends around, and they were happy about the product. And from that, now, the juice being the best seller, I had to look for markets where I can penetrate and, do awareness more into the product. So I did the online marketing, also did the markets, organic markets. Like for example, we have organic market in Karen. We have we have a shop here in Gigiri Courtyard whereby you can find our product. So we are trying to reach as many people as we can before we get to the mass market. So basically I can say It's a product that people are accepting the product, they're liking the product, and Marisha juice is becoming a brand. Of course, because of the passion now I had to start my own product, I started with very little cash. And from there, of course, looking at the overview of the whole thing, you think it's you need just little money to start. Of course, I started with little money, but eventually, as I moved on, the journey became like I need more money to put in. But sometimes you find you require finances, and then when you have the finances, you add another, you need to the requirements from the government to do the cabs and stuff like that. So the capital was basically literal, but as you move on the journey, you realize that you need more finances too to put on the product for it to be, to be prime and to be really competitive in the market. Yeah, so it's a journey. You can find us on social media, Ian Farmhouse. We are on IG, Facebook, Twitter. Just get in there, order our products, and we will deliver. Some of the challenges is one, most people didn't know much about the tamarind juice. Only the people who live in areas where the tamarind grows. So we have that challenge of now taking initiative to make it aware to the consumers that it's a good product. But we are doing well because we do that informative articles on our IG, on our social platforms. And also when you go to the markets, we explain to people about the benefits of the product. And so it's picking up slowly by slowly. Since we are getting raw materials from the farm and also empowering the farmers, that's where now the farm came in. And then the house we call ourselves a house of value addition. So that's basically how the name came about. And so here we have, we also do here at Gigiri Courtyard, we do different juices. Like now we have the passion, the melon, we have the mint, mango, and the tamarind. And so when you come to Gigiri Courtyard, just ask for any juice and you get any kind of a juice you want. We have the pineapples. So that's where we make natural juices. Now we decided here at Gigiri, because we have different clients, we can add more other natural juices. But now for the mass market, we are focusing on the tamarind juice, which is now the Marisha. But other juices, because people prefer other juices like the mango, the pineapple, the melon. That's why we decided we can make other juices ready to drink. Yes, that is just for here at Gigiri Courtyard. But out there on our online platforms, we only do the Marisha juice because we have a vision of bringing Marisha juice to the mass market. The other challenge is, of course, the requirements that we need from the government. Sometimes, like now, getting to the mass market, there are requirements you need for you to get to the mass market. So slowly we are building up, we're trying to gather resources so that now we can get the required, requirements to get to the mass market. So it's a journey, it's a challenge, but it's a good journey. We are enjoying the ride. Yeah. Some of the benefits of the tamarind juice, or basically the tamarind fruit, it's a good detoxer. And also it's a good immune booster. It's also good in people who have pressure. It helps to stabilize the pressure. It's good to reduce the chances of getting colon cancer. For colds and coughs for kids, it's one of the best products that I can recommend for parents. In the next 5 years, I see Ian Farmhouse products that is the Marisha juice, being in the shelves, if not all over Kenya, all over East Africa, now that it's an open market. From the journey that I've took, I think one of the main thing is to, to be ready to take, to be ready to walk in the process. We are not yet there, but the journey has been great, challenging, and also it's a learning curve for us. So for anyone who wants to start a business, don't be in a hurry, be persistent. Consistency is important. And also you need to, to be patient. Some people critique your product, which is good because in the process of being critiqued, you learn from it. So basically it's a learning curve for me. And for anyone who wants to start a business, be ready to learn, be ready to be critiqued. And just understand that you have the power to build whatever and create whatever you want to create. Initially, there is a journey that I took with my mom having gotten sick. And so I thought it was good for me now to, walk that journey of being very cautious of what I take. And that's why I really like organic stuff. That's why I came across the tamarind juice, tamarind fruit, which I thought it had various benefits. And I thought that's the path to take. Yeah, taking healthy stuff and you live longer. As I said, of course, with products, with manufacturing or rather manufacturing or value addition, it's a game of numbers. The more you sell, the more you make money, So the more you produce, the more you make. So, and it also depends on the clients that you have. If you don't have a wide range of clientele, it means your income will be less. So we are trying as much as we can to get us to many people as we can to increase our income. And that's why now we are looking at the markets and also just places to go and make our product aware to our clientele. They're very much affordable. A bottle of 500 ml goes for 300 bob, which is affordable, looking at the benefits that it entails, and looking at the other ingredient that you have infused in the product. It's very affordable for that amount, yes. Basically what we did as I said before, I had been doing trainings for youth and women. And so basically what we are trying to encourage is demystifying manufacturing, right? So we train people on value addition, on basics, like using the basic process that you can, like getting into your kitchen and doing the production. So because I believe that is the only way we can get industrialized, having as many cottage industries as we can. So that is where we have started, and so we use the basic, items in the kitchen to do our production. So it's not, those sophisticated machines. We just use the normal equipments in the kitchen to do our production. I use a blender. We use blenders, furias, just the normal kitchen items or equipments rather to produce. Of course, now when you get a bigger market or you're doing mass, of course now we get from the analog or the manual way of producing and get to probably semi-manual or automated level. Yeah. So for now, we can say we are manual. We're doing it manually. Yeah. A good day, we can produce around, we can sell rather between 50 to 100 pieces. Those are now when the markets are good. So yeah, that's a good day for us. Any other comment is look for our products, Marisha juice. I believe it's the best juice in town. Contact us and get to our platforms, social media platforms. Call us, we will deliver to you our products. We usually have two types of juices. One, you're calling it the beetroots, The beetroots, because basically it's just a name to differentiate the brands, the flavors. The beetroots has hibiscus in it, and mint and ginger. That's why it's reddish in color. And then the Slim Shady, ladies love the Slim Shady a lot. I don't know why, but it's a blend of tamarind, ginger, and mint. And then we have the paste, which is very good for marinating your meat. And also for coffee lovers, you can infuse it with your coffee, and it's very nice. Yes. So this the paste goes for 700 bob, that's 350 grams. And our juices goes for 300 bob, that's 500 ml. We want Ian Farmhouse to be a big processing company for Marisha juice, whereby we can do like 10,000 pieces in a day. Because now our focus, we're looking at the East African market in the next 5 years, so that we can meet that demand. Yeah, so it's a journey. We are doing a day at a time, and we are enjoying it. So also another challenge that we usually have, especially when you're doing online, that's why we are really focusing now on doing mass production, or rather getting to the shelves, is one, you can have a client who has requested for a product, and when you get there, he or she has changed their mind. So you need to go back, you just go back with your product. Yeah, so those are some of the challenges. Or someone tells you that he will contact you online, she calls you or he calls you, and she doesn't pick your call anymore after ordering a product. So those are some of the basic challenges that we are getting, but we are used to it, so we manage.